Welcome back. I just did a video on air shows and how dangerous they can be. And probably as I was making that video, we have another tragedy here. So let's take a look at it. You can see these aircraft are just taking off. They're in formation. And then one of the aircraft starts kind of struggling here. They're thinking maybe a bird strike, but they're not sure. But the pilot was forced to eject right at the end of the runway. There you can see the pilot is okay, but the aircraft did hit a car with a family in it. And you can see how the road kind of loops around. But it's that same Tricolori, that the Ramstein in 1988 tragedy.
The solo plane in the formation apparently failed to gain the correct altitude to fly the maneuver properly. The other two planes crashed away from the crowd of 200,000. Earlier, protesters had staged a rally calling for a boycott of the event because of a series of recent disasters at European air shows.
I believe those are those three jets that collided down, 170 dead, hundreds injured and burned. This is the type of aircraft, the Aermacchi MB-339. You can see the Frecce Tricolori. And this is how it ended up in the field. It was number 4. And then this is the airport that it happened at, this Torino Airport. So it was runway 36. Off the end, there's the road looping around that we saw earlier from the video. And I believe the aircraft went down right there near that road or on the road. So here's the back to the scene. So maybe it hit a little early, but it did kind of burn this area. Here's where it ended up. And I believe there's a car somewhere in here. But firefighters doing a good job blocking off the road, making sure nobody comes in here. I'm not sure if they had to put out any fires in this area. Here's a better look at the scene. Here's the car here. So there was a family there was 3 that burned and 1 sadly did not make it when it was hit by that aircraft. So the firefighters have to deal with the car fire. They have to look for the pilot. They have to look for the aircraft, put out the aircraft fire. It looks pretty green around here, so not much brush fire to worry about. But as far as making access and getting these burned patients to the hospital, that is all the things that they are worried about. Here's the car. So there's the car. Maybe they put foam down, but just a total tragedy here. And we do all love air shows. I'm not saying I don't like air shows. I would definitely go if any of them came around my area. But this is just another example of how these things can go wrong in the training of it. And then also the people surrounding it. The people watching the air shows are also at risk. But, just bringing some more light to the topic. Thanks everybody for watching. This is Arfan Amkioni. I'll see you guys next time.